right, we will get going here. Pretty standard warm up today, kind of our typical type of preset to get set and get ready to go. And then we're going to do something a little bit different in the main set, but I'll deal with that when we get there. But let's get started. Let me hop up here and we will just start loosening up, start shaking the arms out a little bit. Get some swings going. Just get moving. We can get some twists going, some side to side. Get the spine rotating. Nice stuff here. There we go. Good. All right, and we'll get into our arm swings. Let's go left arm forward to start. Nice big circles. Nice big range of motion. Nothing too crazy here, nothing fast. Standing up nice and tall. All right, let's switch to the other arm. Nice and slow forward. Nice straight arm. Right over the top. Just loosen it up. All right, let's go to that left arm again, but this time backwards. Right up. We should feel that stretch right across the front of the shoulder now. Reach over the back, but try to do it without twisting the body. Nice and square. Just big, slow arm circles. Okay, switch back to the other side. Nice and slow. All right, we're going to keep the reverse motion, but we're going to put both arms together now. Nice and big over the top. Kind of come through a little quicker through the bottom. But big stretch on the top. All right, let's reverse direction, go forward. Yes, make sure we're nice and tall on these. Get a little bounce in there if you want. And then we will come right up to the top and do a nice tight streamline here. Feel that stretch. Really try to elongate right up off the ground. Nice and tall. We'll go over to one side. And let's go over to the other side. All right, back up to the top again, big and tall. And then we're gonna do this move here where we just slide, slowly slide our arms down like we're standing up against a wall. Feel that stretch open up across the chest and the shoulders. Pinching the back there down to about here. And we'll slowly come back up. Nice tight streamline again. Stretch it right up to the top. Let's do that again, nice and slow. Feel that stretch through the shoulders, through the back of the shoulders, through your back. All the way down, right back up, slowly, squeeze again at the top, and we'll do that one more time. Nice and slow, slide your arms down, feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Oh, good, right back up. And one more big streamline, we can kind of really move it around a little bit, stretch everything out, feel good. And we'll just drop it down and shake it out a little bit. All right, let me grab my bands here real quick. So for our kind of continued warm up here slash preset, we're gonna go back to focusing on just the catch portion. So we're really gonna try to set up good technique here in this first little bit that we're gonna carry into the main set. So what we're gonna end up doing, sorry, I'm having a hard time here. Is we're going to get in this nice position. This so you guys can actually see. And what we're going to do is I'll start with just one arm. We'll go with the right arm, and we're going to do just the catch. Actually, I'll do this arm so you guys can see better. But the elbow doesn't come back. Elbow doesn't go up. We're just taking the fingertips, locking the elbow point is pointing towards you, pointing out. Just drop down here, right back up. Right here, and it's almost like we're trying to get on top of the stroke. We're trying to grab something with our forearm and our hand right over the top here. So we're going to do that for 15 seconds, and then I'll give you the cue, and then we're going to go right into a full pull. So we're going to add all the way back. Get a little squeeze in there on the back to accentuate that finish right there. So we're going to do 15 seconds just the catch, 15 seconds full pull, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other arm. All right, so we don't need a lot of tension on this. This is really just about setting up form, and we're still just letting ourselves get warmed up and getting ready to go. Let me pull up my clock here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start right arm only. We're gonna go here in about 10 seconds. We got 15 seconds of just the catch, right into 15 seconds of the full pull. Okay, and go. So just the catch on the right arm for 15 seconds here. Make sure we're not pulling the elbow back. We want it to be nice and stationary, just dropping the fingertips down. Okay, now move into a full pull. So now we still want that same catch. We're just adding in that back half. We're still letting the fingertips just drop down. Then we keep them pointed down as we pull all the way through the back. Okay, switch to the left arm, just the catch now. Just the catch on the left arm. We're trying to get up on top over something here, like you're grabbing something with your forearm. Good. Okay, now the full pull, all the way through with that left arm. A little squeeze on the back end. Finish that pull all the way through the back. Okay, and rest. All right, we're gonna take a short little break here. And now we're gonna go into 30 seconds, smooth, relaxed, not a lot of tension, alternating like we're swimming. So now same thing, great catch up front, full pull all the way through, but we're alternating arms like we're swimming. All right, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. We've got 30 seconds of that. We don't want a lot of tension. It's still smooth, easy, and relaxed on this for 30 seconds. Okay, and go. 30 seconds of this now. Nice and smooth, still just warming up. Good, we're halfway through. This is still our warm-up. Great form is what we're striving for here. We want to carry that into the main set when we get there. And we're still relaxed and easy, no tension yet. Okay, and rest. Good. We're going to go through that again here. I'm going to give you a little break here. Let me close the door, sorry. A little bit of a break here. We're going to go through that one more time. So again, we're going to do 15 seconds, right arm only, just the catch. 15 seconds, right arm only, all the way through. Same on the left. And then we're going to do again the 30 seconds on the end, but we're going to add a little bit of tension to that. So for the first little bit where we're doing just right arm and then just left arm, we still don't need a lot of tension on it. Nice and relaxed, nice and smooth, focusing on form and getting warmed up. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds here. We've got right arm only, just the catch to begin. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right arm, just the catch. Make sure that elbow isn't pulling back. Make sure it isn't rising up above your shoulder. The only thing that should be moving are your hand, your fingers, and your forearm as it just drops right down under your elbow. Okay, full pull now, all the way through. We're going to add in that little kick on the end. We'll squeeze on the back as we work all the way through that stroke. So now we want to take that same great catch up front and pull it all the way through. Okay, switch to the left arm now, just the catch on the left arm. Good. Okay, and now the full pull. Let's carry that all the way through now. That same great catch. We're adding that finish, that kick on the end, that little push through past the hip. Make sure your arm is finishing nice and straight along your body. Okay, and rest. Okay, we'll take a short little rest here, and then we've got another 30 seconds where we're alternating like we're swimming. Now we're gonna add a little bit of tension to this one. So nothing crazy, put a little bit of tension on it. Just scoot back a tiny bit just to get ready to go. And now we start to add a little bit of work, a little bit of tension to the shoulders, into those bands. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. We have 30 seconds straight. And go. So there's a little bit of tension on now. We're still warming up though, alternating like we're swimming. And again, the whole focus of these presets in this warm up is to set up great form that we can then carry into some work in the main set. We got 10 more seconds. Still want to be smooth, even with that extra tension. Okay, and rest. Good job. All right, short little rest here. We're going to go through that one more time before we move on to the main set. So again, back off the tension again for this first little bit where it's just one arm at a time. And then that last 30 seconds, we'll add a little bit of more tension on the end there. But we're going to start out again right where we did before. Nice and smooth, not a lot of tension, with just the catch on the right arm for 15 seconds. We'll go in 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to go right arm only, just the catch in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right arm, just the catch, just up top, just letting those fingertips drop down. The elbow should be anchored, and the fingertips and that forearm just drop down to the ground. Okay, now the full pull all the way through. Full pull all the way through, squeezing on the back end. Still nice and smooth. Okay, and now the left arm catch only, just the catch on the left arm. Anchoring that elbow, and letting everything drop down underneath it, not pulling back at all quite yet. Okay, and now the full pull. That same great catch where everything drops down, and then we just add that kick through past the hips to finish it off. Still want that great catch up top. And rest. Good job. All right, short little rest, and we've got our last little 30-second bit here of our warm-up. Add a little bit more tension now. So if we're talking percentage-wise, this should be like maybe a 90% type effort, so nothing crazy, but we're adding some tension, we're adding some tempo, and we're putting in a little bit of work here for this last 30 seconds before we take a break into our main set. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds now, alternating, add a little bit of tempo to this. We've got a little bit of tension. We still want that great catch up front. Still form focus, but now making it a little bit harder. Halfway through. Keep it moving here, nice and smooth. 5 more seconds. And rest. Good. All right, you can put the bands down. Take a little break here. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. Shake out the arms as we get ready for the main set. All right, what we're going to do in the main set today is we're going to do some extended intervals. Grab my bands. And what we want to do is we want to start out, we want to have this being under a kind of a medium to a medium high tension on the bands. And we're going to keep that same tension throughout. Think of it as maybe like an 85% type effort, maybe like a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10 of tension. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that same tension and we're going to alternate. And I'm going to give you guys the cues to do that. We're going to alternate between some slow and deliberate pulls, this type of tempo, where everything is really, I'm focusing on that form, very deliberate on these movements through these pulls. So everything's great, nice and slow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to alternate that with some up tempo. So it's that the same tension, but you can see the tempo, the arms get really going fast. And what we're trying to do is we are trying to keep that same form from when we're slow and deliberate, and we want to take that and just transform it into a faster tempo. And you can still see I still have that catch here. The tempo comes in, I'm accelerating through the back more, right through the back. So we will be alternating between some slow, deliberate, form-focused pulls and some high tempo where we're hopefully carrying that great form into some faster movement. And I'm going to be giving you guys the cues throughout, so you're just going to have to listen and pay attention and listen for that cue. But we will get going here in about 20 seconds. We're going to start with the slow, deliberate pace, nice and smooth. This might be a little bit extended. It's going to start to burn a little bit, but the whole idea is to keep the form intact. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. Kind of like an 85% type effort, like a 7 out of 10 type of tension. So medium to medium high tension on this to help really dial in that form. All right, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this should be a slow, deliberate. We don't want to be fast on this at all. We really want to just be focused on form, slowing it way down and just dialing in that catch and that pull and everything all together. Okay, we're going to switch to fast tempo in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now this is hard. Get those arms moving faster than you think you should. Really get them working. Fast, fast tempo here. Really flying through. Pulls are going to be hard, going to be heavy. Okay, and switch back. Slow now. Slow it down. Go back to that slow, deliberate. Just focusing on the form, not rushing through. Just almost like you're breaking down each part of the stroke. Good. Okay, we're going to switch to fast tempo in 3, 2, 1, and go. Fast tempo now. Get the arms going forward. Get them going fast. Really think about accelerating through. Remember, if you watched me, I was really accelerating past the hip through the back end. Okay, slow and deliberate now. Slow it back down. Smooth. Okay, and fast again. Get them going fast. Really push through, rush through those pulls. High tempo, high tempo. And rest. All right, nice job. A little burn there on the end, I'm sure. So you guys, we'll take a little bit of, like, that was a long interval, so we'll take, you know, maybe 40, maybe about a minute rest here. So kind of get some pressure off, and we're going to go through that again. We won't go quite as long this time, but we're going to go through that again. And the same idea is really, really think about being controlled and slow, and think about what you're doing on the control portions through here. Really slowing it down to where it should almost feel too slow. And then the fast, it's getting through, you get the catch, and then as soon as you're here, it accelerates through fast. So I really want to see you kind of pulling through hard through the back end there. Almost again, if the slow stuff is slower than you think, the fast stuff should be faster than you think. We're working two opposite ends of the spectrum here. Okay, we're gonna go in 15 seconds. We're gonna do that again, starting with that slow, deliberate, super form focused type of effort. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Starting out slow, deliberate, with great form. When we slow it down, we can really make sure we're doing it perfect. Okay, and fast tempo now, fast, fast. Really accelerate through that pull. Don't want to bounce, but we really want to get the arms accelerating and going fast. Okay, and back, slow, deliberate now. Slow and deliberate. Smooth. Our focus is shifting from go, go, go to form. We're just breaking it down, nice and smooth. Okay, and fast now, fast, fast. Get them going. Work them hard there. Okay, back to slow. Slow, smooth form. Nice and relaxed. And last one, fast. Go, fast, fast tempo now. Still great form, but we're really working those arms hard and fast. Accelerating through. And rest. All right, nice job. Put the cords down and take a little stretch here. We'll take another, again, about a minute rest. I know I talked on a little bit more on that last one, but this time around, I'll give you about a minute here. Good, all right, we're gonna do that again. And again, though, this time it's gonna be a little bit shorter. And then after this round, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and we're gonna try this with double arm. But this time, still alternating single. One more time, just like we've been doing, but not quite as long this time around. All right, we're gonna get going in 15 seconds. And we're gonna start out with that very slow, deliberate, methodical, everything dialed in perfectly type of stroke. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and smooth. And relaxed. Okay, and fast, fast, fast tempo now. Get them going fast. Really work the speed on this. Okay, and slow it down now. Slow it down. Really watch what you're doing. Dial that in. Slow, smooth. Okay, and now fast tempo. Get it going. Get it going fast again. Really work it all the way through the back. Speed, speed, speed. That's our focus for this little bit. And back to the slow. Back to the slow and form. Okay, and last one, fast. Go. Fast, fast, fast. Let's finish this up. Super high tempo. Pushing through hard. And rest. All right, good job. All right, let me get the chords again here for you. Get a little break. And as I said, this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this double arm now. So both arms at the same time. And part of the reason I like doing this and working on that tempo with the double arm is it's really hard to get going fast and rush the front of the stroke when you're doing both arms together. When we increase the tempo, what we really notice is we're still going to have to set up that catch because it's harder with the double arm, but it forces you to work the back end there, right through the back. So it's that acceleration past the hips. It's the catch and then accelerate fast. So the slow deliberate is the same. Really slow it down and feel that tension on all those muscles on everything you're doing with both arms at the same time, finishing all the way through. And then we're going to switch that to that fast where we're really kind of whipping through and really working that acceleration past the hips. All right, we'll go in 30 seconds. We're going to go double arm this time. And just like before, we'll start out with that slow, deliberate, almost methodical type of pull where everything is just broken down and in slow motion all the way through. Feel the tension on the muscles, on your arms, all the way through. All right, 10 seconds. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is double arm, nice high elbow catch, slow all the way through right now. We're on the slow portion. Just nice and relaxed and just breaking it all down all the way through. Okay, and now fast. Now we're working that acceleration past the hips. You should feel that, you know, if you ever hear Matt Dixon talk about it, it'll go whoosh is the noise. You want to really whoosh those hands past the hips, right through the back. Okay, and back to the slow. Slow it down now. Really break down each part of that stroke. Slower than you think. It's almost slow motion type of pull as we pull all the way through. Okay, and now fast, fast, fast. Get that tempo going. Really accelerate through the back there. Really push in and accelerate past the hips. Okay, and now slow. Slow it back down. One more little round here. Nice and slow, nice and deliberate through the back. I know it's starting to burn. Really dial in that form here. Okay, and fast, fast tempo now. Let's finish it up. The last little bit, then we're gonna get a rest. So really accelerate through the back. Keep nice high elbow catch up front. And rest. Now we can take a little bit of a break and a little. All right, good. So a little bit of a rest here. And we're gonna do that again, but not as long. So one again through, a little bit shorter, stretch it out. And again, really slower than you think on the slow and faster than you think. It's opposite ends of the spectrum. Think of it as if we were on the bike, it's 120 RPMs and it's 45 RPMs. It's those two separate opposite ends of the spectrum. All right, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. Still sticking to that double arm here. Still sticking to that double arm. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Slow and deliberate here. Slow it down, slow motion pulls all the way through. Okay, and now fast. This is that fast, fast, fast. Just like if you're doing 120 RPMs on the bike, we don't want to be bouncing, but we really want to be going fast and hard right through this. Okay, and slow, slow, slow. Slow, deliberate. Okay, and now fast again. Fast, fast tempo. Here we go. Whoosh past the hips all the way through. Everything should be going really fast here, faster than you think. Okay, and slow it down. One more little round here. We're gonna close it out nice and slow and deliberate here. And last one, fast. Accelerate through, still make sure we're pulling all the way through the back end of that stroke. And rest. Oof, there we go. Grab this. All right, nice job. I'm sure the burn is there. Shake it out a little. Well, the good news, we only have one more round. Or maybe that's the bad news. I don't know. The good news then is that it's shorter again. So there we go. Bad news is we get to do it one more time. Good news, a little bit shorter. So we'll take our little break here. Let you stretch it out. We're going to do that one more time through. Same idea. Super slow, deliberate, very form focused, slow motion pulls, alternating with that. Very fast, 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 high tempo, big acceleration all the way through the hips, all the way through the back. All right, we're gonna go in 15 seconds. 15 seconds is our last little round. So let's close it out. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and slow and deliberate, slow motion pulls now. Where everything is breaking down or broken down into something you can think about. Okay, and now fast, fast tempo. Whooshing past the hips, really accelerating through. Okay, and now slow again. Slow it all back down. Breaking down each part of that stroke. Nice and deliberate. Great form. And now fast. Carry that great form. Now the tempo is there. We drop the elbows and then accelerate past those hips. Okay, and now slow. Slow it down, slow it down. Nice strong pulls, feel the tension. And fast, last little bit. Close it out here. Fast tempo, going hard for the last little bit we have. 5 more seconds of fast tempo pulls. And you are done. Woo, there we go. A little different today. A little fun, nice job. All right, well guys, nice job. Shake it out, stretch after that, and hydrate. And I'm not sure if they've said it yet or not in an email, but from now on, we're gonna be doing these stretch band classes just on Wednesdays. So no more Sunday class. So hopefully I will see you all here next Wednesday. All right, hope you all have a great rest of the day.